Hi, I'm Richard Friedman, and welcome to my video cartoon for May 13th, 2026. Here today we have this video cartoon titled, and here it goes, Richard's Trump. And here's President Trump, and he's watching this. Richard's Trump watching three of his judicial nominees for federal judgeships being questioned by U.S. Senator Richard Blumenthal, Democrat, Connecticut, as to who won the 2020 election, amid them refusing to answer directly that Joe Biden won. At this latest Senate Judiciary hearing, this was on April 29th, 2026, and given to this day, President Trump has insisted he won the 2020 election. And there it is here. And let's have a go at it. Okay, now here goes. This is Blumenthal's over here. I left him out. There's not enough room for Blumenthal, so I have the question posed to them, and they're responding to the question. Okay, and here goes nominee Hendershot. Here's Senator Hendershot. Okay, no, he's not senator. He's a nominee. It's Senator Blumenthal. He's the nominee. This is Hendershot. Hendershot. He is a judge being nominated for the federal bench by one of President Trump's nominees for the federal bench. And this is a very important position in the federal government, deciding on many cases and things like that, important matters. So here he is, and here is he responding to that question from Senator Blumenthal. Mr. Hendershot, and here he goes. Senator, here he goes. Now he's responding here he is, and he's saying, Senator, I want to be mindful of the cannons here, like the cannons around. So like he's thinking of it as the Alamo, like if he says that Biden won legitimately, he's gonna go down with Davy Crockett, like Davy Crockett ended up at the Alamo, So he's saying here, I want to be mindful of the cannons here. I know this question has come up many times in these hearings, and it's become an issue of significant political dispute and debate. So with that, I would say that President Biden was certified the winner of the 2020 election. So he's saying that he's not going to say that Biden won the 2020 election fair and square. He's going to say, he implies here that despite what went on and this and that, and that President Trump had introduced, and a lot of people were bringing forth all this accusations without any substantial, real, concrete evidence. Without all that, he's saying here that he's not going to commit to saying that Biden won the election. He's going to go with President Biden was certified the winner of the 2020 election. So there you have that. And then, here you got now Mr. Roberts here gets posed the same question from Blumenthal. And he says here, like this, he goes, same answer from me, same answer. And then the same question is being posed to Mr. Kuntz. Mr. Kuntz over here, here's Mr. Kuntz. Okay, and he says, I have the same answer, Senator. Same answer. And there they were. Three of the Trump nominees for the federal bench. And there they were here. Okay? And here's President Trump giving thumbs up, and he points at Mr. Hendershot, very complimentary remark coming up. And this is again Richard's this is Richard's Trump, okay? And President Trump, in my view, in my scheme of creation, goes like this. He goes, this Hendershot nominee for my federal bench gets it. This Hendershot nominee for my federal bench gets it. And Roberts and Kuntz are fantastic. Okay, Robert and Kuntz here. Roberts and Kuntz are fantastic. And Hendershot gets it. Okay. And then he's saying here, I should pack the Supreme Court to 12 to get these 3 loyal and patriotic judges on. These great men will never be fools or lapdogs to anyone. Now, the thing about it is that once they're appointed, it's a lifetime appointment, and it has to go, and to get to President Trump himself had expounded on, he was disappointed in some of the judges that he had appointed. Now, if a judge he didn't appoint, some liberal judge, rules against him, well, that's par for the course. But if one of the judges who he had put on the court, in the Supreme Court, votes against him, that is very disloyal and very upsetting and unpatriotic. So he said at the time, when he was upset about some of their rulings of these people that he appointed, he said that I should pack the Supreme Court. It should be me that packed the Supreme Court. So President Trump had in his mind, I always like to bring up things not from outer space, but things that are grounded in reality. And here he did say, President Trump did say that after that action that some of his nominees took against him, he said, I should pack the Supreme Court, meaning he'd want more loyal people on the court. You see, because so he needs a few more loyalists and patriotic loyalists, and he implied that that's what he was implying when he said, I should pack this. It should be me that packed the court. Okay, so there it was. There was President Trump, thumbs up, and particularly very pleased with Mr. Hendershot, one of his nominees, and with Mr. Roberts here following suit, and Mr. Kuntz going right along with it here, and that's how it went. I took this right off the video. This is Hendershot word for word, and there it was. And let's have there's the last shot of President Trump, thumbs up. All right, folks, thank you for watching my video. God bless you. Hang in there through all this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.